What you are doing when you assume that a deity must be the cause of whatever it is that you see around you happening is by definition a God of the gaps fallacy.
No, I'm not trying to say that therefore God exists. I'm not even trying to defend my position. I'm just destroying yours.
If he were telling the truth, he wouldn't have told us.
Unless, of course, he knew you wouldn't believe the truth, even if you told it to you.
We're not 99.8% in common with chimps. We're only 85% in common with chimps. And that's according to recent data of 2025. Because back in those days, they thought that the 20% was all that matters and everything else was junk DNA. That 80% of our DNA was junk. No, it's not. We learned that there's actually a lot of information in that other 80%. And then when Dr. Richard Bugs did a one-to-one comparison with the apes, he found that we're only 85% in common. I'm not using the God of the gaps theory to push this. I'm saying, look, all of your theories that you're proposing are bullshit. I'm not saying God of the gaps. I'm saying look at the evidence and stop avoiding these things that are blaringly obvious.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack there. By definition, what you are doing when you assume that a deity must be the cause of whatever it is that you see around you happening is by definition a God of the gaps fallacy. You can deny that, you can misrepresent what a God of the gaps fallacy is, but that's still what you're doing.
No, I'm not trying to say that therefore God exists. I'm saying this alternate view doesn't hold up to scrutiny. I'm not even trying to defend my position. I'm just destroying yours.
Well, that's false, because evolution is a theory. It's not stating to prove anything. It is simply providing the most coherent explanation for why things have panned out the way that they've panned out, given what it is that we can observe and the data we can collect. It's not making any assumptions. But what is particularly impressive about something like evolutionary theory is the predictive power that it has. It is the fundamental theory of all biological study. It's what allows us to make predictions about what will happen when we breed this specimen with that specimen. It's what allows us to accelerate the rate at which certain pathogens mutate so that we can actually synthesize new vaccines out of them quicker than we could if we just waited for nature to make an antidote. If evolution is not true, then we wouldn't expect to see any of the things that we see happen at a biological level across the globe.
Oh, let me make some common ground with you. I'm not denying evolution. I accept widely that microevolution is a part of life. The scientific method has plenty of empirical data to back that up, starting with the Galapagos Islands. But when it comes to macroevolution and this notion that millions of years of microevolution had led to one kind evolving into another, I don't agree with, and we don't have any evidence for that. There's no evidence for macroevolution.
If he were telling the truth, he wouldn't have told us.
Unless, of course, he knew you wouldn't believe the truth, even if you told it to you.